There we go. Good morning. For some reason, everything seems to be not working properly, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I am alone here this morning. Tom is doing some work, and I'm still a little bit out. I don't know why. I'm just not recovering for some reason. And the feed looks terrible. I'm not sure why. We're on a different computer today. So anyway, if the feed is terrible, I'm sorry. The workout is written below. It's pretty self-explanatory today. We're not even honestly going to do very much warm-up because all of these exercises are kind of like, they're not really strength exercises. They're more just like body weight and movement. We are going to do a little bit of warm-up. I think I'm just going to do some, let's see, we've got abs and legs. So let's do some lunging and stretching here. Like I said, I'm not going to do very much because this workout is really not going to be heavy on the weight or like the volume of strength that you're going to need. It's more of a cardio-based workout. There's a little bit thrown in, but it's not very intensive. Got my wonderful sushi spats on here. So you can drop your knee to the floor if you want. You can keep it up. I've got mine up, and then I'm dropping it down at the end of the stretch to kind of lean into it. You can switch. Sorry, not too much chatting going on this morning. Like I said, for some reason, I'm just not recovering. I swear, when the baby starts to sleep better, I sleep way worse. I'm also going to just roll out my ankles a little bit, which you don't have to do. You can stretch something else, but my calves and ankles always feel tight. So you can bend your knee if you want to get more space, but I'm just completely relaxed and rolling my ankle around, kind of pulling it into a toe hold position to stretch all those little teeny tiny muscles that run down the front. You can pull it straight down as well. Put the toes back. Again, this is entirely up to you. You can stretch whatever feels yucky today. When I pull my toes into this position, I can feel this all the way through into my hip, though. So that tells me that everything is tight through there. So, around here. All right, now I'm just going to hop into a low squat and kind of move around there. Maybe try and touch my knees to the floor here. Get some movement in my hips and my legs, and then I'm just going to get started because why not? So we've got an AMRAP today. So 10 minutes is the first bit. And we are going to do around the world, the abs version, not the kettlebell version. So in like this leg lift position, your legs come down and around. Okay, you're making a giant circle with your legs. If you need to warm up your back, you should do that. 10 of those. So 5 to each side, not 10 on each side. Then we've got drop steps, so dropping back and touching the floor like you're changing levels. Sorry, let me adjust this. Like you're changing levels for a shot. So in your wrestling stance and dropping down, okay, with your chest coming down to touch your leg. Then we've got leg lifts. So we're going to do a lot of abs today. We've got leg lifts, kind of same position as those around the world. Except just dropping your legs down and bringing them up. Then we've got shoulder touches. We've done these a lot. In your press-up position, bringing your hand up to touch the opposite shoulder. I don't know if I said how many of each of these, but I'll say that at the end. And then the last one is squat thrust, but not a normal squat thrust. We're going to go to the side. So when you jump your feet up, you're going to jump them to the side. Okay, both together. and then back. And we're gonna do 10 per side of those. So we've got 10 of the around the world, so that's 5 on each side. 5 to each side, rather. 30 drop steps, so 15 per side, but you should just be able to count 30. 10 leg lifts, 30 shoulder touches, so 15 per side, and then 10 per side on the squat thrusts. So make sure when you do your squat thrust that you're coming back to like a press up, not a butt up position, like a downward dog and jumping in like that. So go back to your press up every time. Other than that, we're just going to do 10 minutes of this. I'm going to start a little bit slow until I get warm, although honestly, I'm already sweating and I'm not sure why. And then we're going to do our second bit of the workout, which is a Tabata, do our abs, and then call it a day because it's Friday. The weather's terrible. My seasonal affective disorder is acting up, and I just want the nice weather to come back. I don't know about you guys or where you are, but it's been horrible here, and it's supposed to be the summer, and it's making me very grumpy. So let's get started. Let me go over these one more time because there's 5 exercises today. 10 around the world, 30 drops to 10 leg lifts, 30 shoulder touches, and then 10 squat thrusts per side. And that's it for 10 minutes. And I'm going to actually try and keep track of how many rounds I do today, but I might not be able to. I'm just putting off starting, but let's do it. Let's get started. And off we go. 10 minutes around the world first. Okay, then the other way. Switching directions on these is so hard for me. I can never figure out how to do it properly. Okay. Move that drop steps. Okay, leg lifts. Shoulder touches. Okay. That's the other thing. Everybody around here is just suffering from horrible hay fever because the plants are going crazy. All right, now we've got our squat thrusts, right? Yes. All right, and back to around the world. This is round 2. Now I have to figure out how to go the other way. Drop steps. So like I said, not really very high impact today, but All right. I forgot my leg lifts, didn't I? Yeah. Good work, me. Second round, and I've already messed it up. I will never be a fitness influencer. Let's just say that. All right, now we got our squat thrust. Okay, 2 rounds done. Now we've got more around the world. It's the other way now, isn't it? Whoop. Trap steps. Okay, I think leg lifts. I cannot for the life of me remember leg lifts for some reason, but shoulder touches. Legitimately feel like I could lay down on these mats and just have a nap, but let's persevere. Okay, and squat thrust. I want this bubble in the mats gone so badly. Okay. It's 3 rounds, and we've got 2.5 minutes left. Drop steps. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with our connection out here today. I'm sorry. It looks really, really like jerky to me, but we'll see how it is when we upload the stream. But it looks terrible to me right now. But hopefully it's not too bad. We got a minute left. Whew. All right, I've got 20 seconds left. I get back on that was my fourth round. Get back on my abs here. And time. Okay, so I got 4 rounds and 18. Let me just text that to Tom so that we don't lose it, because for sure I'll just forget. Okay. And now, shoot. I would prefer to have the round timer in here for this bit. Okay, so the next bit of our workout is a Tabata. Man, this feed is going to be terrible. I have no idea why. I'm sorry, guys. We're even on the right Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on. Next bit's a Tabata. We've got Sprawls. Everybody should know Sprawls. We do them enough. Okay, so I'm going to say again that I recommend not doing, especially when you're doing like Sprawls for a workout, not doing your Sprawls. Let me tip this down here. I would recommend not doing your Sprawls like this, okay, because it puts a lot of pressure on your lower back. I would recommend dropping one hip instead, okay, more realistic, but also just less impact on your lower back. And it's a little bit easier to catch yourself properly with your arms when you do your Sprawls. Especially, it's a little bit different if you're actually training, but if you're doing them for a workout, you want to minimize the amount of pressure you're putting on your lower back. And like this kind of movement, especially if you're hyper flexible, can be really, really painful. So don't do that. Or, I mean, obviously you can do it if you want, but I wouldn't. So that's one of our exercises, and the other one is just our knee slide switch. So I've got my dummy Kieran here, and you don't have to use a dummy. You can use a pillow. You can use nothing. It doesn't make any difference. It's just a little bit more accurate to jiu-jitsu if you have something that you can put your hands on. So for me, I've got my pillow dummy here. I got my hands on Kieran's hips, and I'm going to jump in. Just like we did with our squat thrust, except now I'm jumping into my knee slide here. So then I jump back and jump into the other side. All right, try and jump into a good knee slide the whole time. Don't let this knee come up. Don't put it on the floor. You know, a good kind of knee slide position here. So we have 2 rounds of the Tabata. We're going to alternate exercises. So I'm going to have a sprawl. My sprawl area is going to be over here. And my knee slide area is going to be right here with my dummy. I've just got my normal timer, so it's going to be, what is it? It's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So I'm just going to have to look at my timer as I go, which is not ideal, but I don't want to buy a round timer in the middle of the workout. So I'm just going to use my timer, and we'll go by that. And I guess we will get started. Like I said, I'm a little bit out of it today, but press on. Okay. I'm going to give myself a 5-second countdown just to get ready, but let's start with sprawls, then we'll switch to, what is that? Knee slides. Knee slides next. All right, ready? I can't put my timer up there because then I can't see it. Ready? Put it there. And go. Here's my 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I've got 20 seconds of that's 10. Time. Okay, get over to your knee slide station, however that is. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Five seconds. Time. Okay, back to your sprawl station. That's one round done. 5, 4, 2, 1, go. Time. Just gonna tip this up a little bit. Two, 1, and go. Time. Okay, 10 seconds. That's 2 rounds done. Then we're back to our sprawls. 3, 2, 1, and go. Time. Okay, to knee slides. This is a terrible workout. Who wrote this? It's Friday. And go. I'm losing my dummy a little bit. Time. Okay. 3 rounds done. Hopefully I can fix my hair before time runs out. Oh no, oh no. I didn't make it. And go. Time. Okay. Okay. 2, 1, go. Five seconds. Time. Okay. We're halfway there. It's all downhill from here, people. And go. And 10 seconds of work. Time. back to your knee slides. In 2, 1, and go. Dummy needs to be restuffed. Time. Okay. Getting closer and closer to the end, people. Everybody wants this to be over. And go. Whew. Time. Okay. 5, 4, 2, 1, and go. Time. Okay, guys, 2 rounds left. 2 rounds of each exercise. And go. Time. All right, 2, 1, and we're on to our knee slides. Time. Okay, guys, this is our last round of each exercise. May as well make it a good one. And ready, go. Time. Okay, got our last round of knee slides now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Time. All right. All right. So that was our Tabata. Now I'm gonna do 100 abs. Let's see what we're gonna do today. I might just do normal crunches today because I haven't done those yet. So I'm gonna do. You put your hands on your legs and you slide up over your knees. You feel free to do whatever abs you want. You just have to do 100 of them. And then we'll be done for the day. You guys can stretch whatever you want. If you don't want to do these abs, you don't have to do them. But let's get started. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 90, 100. Like I said, you can do those, not do those. You can do different ones. That's all fine. I'm just going to stretch my ankle here. But that's us done for the day. So we'll be back on Monday with another WOD and more classes. But other than that, nice job this week. So we've been in lockdown so long that the book that I was using to write workouts is full, and now I have to start a new book. So that's depressing, but hopefully we're getting closer and closer to being done with being in lockdown. And I hope everybody's kind of trying to stay sane at this point, but if you can get into a routine of like doing things like these workouts, getting back into training is going to be much easier if that's your goal. And whether you get back into training in a month or in longer than that, the better your fitness is, the easier it will be to get back to where you were before. I know that it's really, really hard to self-motivate to work out, but it is something that you should try to do if you can. All right. Happy Friday, guys. I will see you all on Monday. Have a nice day.